Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
One last play before the break. He's back to throw. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run it down? He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. I think we know somebody who really likes the way kickoffs were redesigned, partner. The old format. What, teams were lucky if they got 2 in a season, and here he's got 2 by himself in this game.
Yeah, if you think about it, Kate, like in our lifetime, we have not seen such a drastic new rule change that's created so much new scheme and opportunity. These returns, well, they're a product of hard work, new scheme, and finding ways to exploit the weakness of your opponent.
Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions tie things up at 14. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he drives it up to the 24. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, here's Shuck. It's complete. This is Olave. 40. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here comes Williams on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions tie this game at 21. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10, here's Shuck. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's Shuck. Intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
We've set it downs from 37. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Winning there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense to the line fast.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
Play action here with Goff. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
13 yards.
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of the blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. But those are the hurry-up offense here.
First down, Saints.
On play action, here's Shuck. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
A gain of 10
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
First down, New Orleans.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Shot to throw. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here's Shot, first and 10. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
On second and 10 now, here's Shot. This one's caught. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
Trying to run for it. Kamara. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Desperation time here on fourth. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints tie us up 28 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown on an incredible return. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 28,